What is up, everybody? I'm Mega Short Fuse, and well, I love me some chases, I gotta say. But I thought, chases are just gonna be boring if they're just like chases for random reasons. So I decided to make this a challenge. So this might be a weekly thing. I noticed that the people on my friends list who are kind of good have beaten my record of 51k points on pursuit mode. So what I thought I'd do, and I don't know if it'd be possible, considering I don't know if the people on my friends list know who the fuck I am, and they shouldn't, rightfully so, but I thought that maybe bi-weekly or whenever the hell it happens, when my score gets beaten, I will try to reclaim my spot at the top of the most wanted or most points in pursuits leaderboard with the dumbest cars imaginable. This week, to kick it off, we have the, well, not the dumbest, but most certainly the ugliest that stemmed from the most beautiful one, in my opinion. The Bentley Continental Super Sports IRS. I don't know if it's IRS or ISR, but considering it's just as annoying as taxes, let's just call it the IRS. I don't know if the IRS was taxes. Pardon me, I live, or rather, I'm Bulgarian, and I'm in Western Europe currently, so fuck you. So yeah, the Bentley. It's not a bad car. It's actually a pretty good car for pursuits, considering it's heavy as hell. And it's got surprisingly decent acceleration and control, but god damn, it's ugly. Look at this. Like, if you look at it from the front, like, you might get a semblance of what it once used to look like, but just such a humongous difference from the Bentley Continental Super Sport, or GT, or the Super Sports GT. I don't know, I just don't like cars that are like drop tops. Maybe it's just me, but especially this one, considering it fucking, the lack of a roof just exposes 4 seats and it just makes it look overly long. I feel like I'm driving a goddamn cargo ship, is what it feels like. Or like a giant bus or something. And it just, the aesthetics of it are wrong. I mean, I like the rims, I like the trimming of it, but Jesus Christ, it's ugly with no roof. And with the roof and a 2-seater, the Bentley Continental is actually a very, very pretty car. And a quick tip quickie. This is what you do if you want to get points really fast in pursuit mode. You equip Power Shot Nitrous and you just go back and forth and back and forth. And 15k points already. Not too shabby for driving, a submarine. Did they just blow their own tires? Okay, now the chase is gonna get down on its way proper. And as always, don't hit roadblocks if they are even the slightest bit bigger than you. And never happens, never works, so don't even try it. And might as well try to rack up some more. Boom! Nope, not even close to winning. Holy crap, how the fuck did someone manage 160 meters on that? Jesus Christ, Autolog. It's like cocaine, it seriously is. I like stray from playing this game, honestly, because when I start playing it, I just can't put it down. It's that addicting to me. I don't know, blame me, sue me. It don't have rims, but that's okay. Official review of the Redneck Association of Need for Speed Gamers. I have a wide circle of friends. Jesus Christ. See, this is where the weight comes in. I don't know, like, if toughness factors into this, because this has like pretty mediocre toughness. I mean, look at this. Toughness is like below the middle, but it just like things crash into it and it destroys them. This car is great, but again, god damn it, it's ugly. And I actually got this idea. I don't know how much it'll work per se, but how much are you guys gonna be interested in me? Because multiplayer is kind of fucked up. What I mean by that is that multiplayer is still great. Multiplayer is fun as hell, but there's no real challenge to it. I can't really do a live comm session on it because I don't feel challenged whatsoever. And you can make all the retarded jokes you want. You're mentally challenged. But multiplayer just sort of lacks this challenge because the races aren't fair. And for those of you who have played the multiplayer of this, you'll know what I'm talking about. But essentially, for those of you in not the know-how, multiplayer basically is a series of random events that starts by, the trigger point is everybody goes to one spot and crap turn around. This is where Power Shot Nitrous comes into great play, like when this sort of roadblock just... Whoa, I thought I killed the SWAT truck, which would have been great. But Power Shot Nitrous really comes through in these cases when you like have to turn around really fast and then you have to bolt it. It really works. Like, see? Bam! One dead Corvette. But yeah, multiplayer, it essentially, it's not a limit of how fun it will be to watch, it's more of a limit of hard drive space. Because the recording on PC takes a lot out of one's hard drive, and I really can't spare the hard drive space right now because I have a lot of crap going on. Between the Prince of Persia playthrough that I still have, that's actually done, and it's been done for a couple of months now, that I have to finish because, you know, I have my PC now. Wets is actually done, and I want to like start rendering it before the Christmas holidays get here, because I will not have my PC for the 2 weeks of Christmas, and I want to keep you guys entertained. And this, which I will probably crank out a lot of videos of this because I feel motivated now. So long as I again figure out what to do with multiplayer. And going back to multiplayer, sorry for the tangents, but multiplayer, like those trigger points are the gist of it, because people, it's just due to the nature of people. Once again, it's a case of human beings ruining what is essentially a great multiplayer experience. At least for those of us who want to make all the YouTube monies out of it. But, you have to get to the trigger points, essentially. Once you get to the trigger points, the race starts. Simple enough. Well, it doesn't start, that's the problem. You get to the trigger points and you have to wait. Once all the other players are at the trigger point, it starts. But the trigger point has a very narrow area of effect. And people are stupid. And more often than not, idiots just sort of get to the point and start crashing into each, like driving away from the starting points, driving back and forth and just whacking each other. It's like a remarkable study in the human condition, like circa 10,000 BC. Really, really remarkable. If you can like interchange the words atrocious and remarkable. But yeah, that's my problem with multiplayer, simply because I do not know how long it'll take for races to start. I can't really judge how long it's gonna take, and I usually record these during the day when I actually have classes. So that's another problem. I have classes. I can't really record on the weekends because I'm studying on the weekends. So the only time I can really record, and I can't do it evenings because I don't feel like it, and all my friends are online, so I just do shit with them, and we speak in Bulgarian, and that's not gonna make very fun entertainment, now will it? But yeah, that's essentially the gist of it. I can't, whoa, really? That wasn't expected. At least I killed him. I can't record at any time except during the day, and oh shit, SWAT truck. Thank God it's slow. I just juked it. Why am I driving in the opposite? Okay, so yeah, the only time I can record is basically between classes, and I have a set amount of time, and I don't know if I'll ever have an hour to record a full session, because when I do live comm sessions, I usually go an hour. That's my limit. The limit of my voice before it starts becoming hoarse as fuck. And that's basically the reason. People are shitty, and multiplayer is fun. It really is. I stand by that. But chases are fun as well. Like I said, Autolog is addicting. Autolog! I feel like sing Swahili or in Swahili or something. And turn around. I don't want none of this. Hulk Hogan. See? Yep. Thanks for that. And, oh god. Did they peel off from the blockade? Blockade, or am I just like imagining crap? Never mind. While we're on the topic of tangents, what the hell is with Criterion and drop-top cars? I just noticed that. There's like a couple of cars that look really nice with the roof up that have been butchered by their no roof editions. Like, what, the Audi R8? The Audi R8 has no roof whatsoever. This. Duh. What else? Well, thank God at least they didn't do the SLS AMG, but they didn't do the convertible SLS AMG, but they just put weird-ass, ugly fucking rims on it, which I cannot condemn. I am a big advocate of, or a vocal advocate of nice-looking rims, like these ones. But I cannot believe rims is becoming a tangent, considering how much I make fun of rims in general in Need for Speed titles, but Criterion really know their rims. Like, if I can, is there like a, no photo, anything? No? Okay. Because in Hot Pursuit, when you paused it, like, you could see minuscule details on the rims themselves, and I don't know, that just makes me happy, seeing nice rims. That's the main, when I was big into customization, actually, way back in the day, in older Need for Speed titles, the factor that made or broke my car was the rims. Whether the rims looked nice or not decided whether the car would look nice or not, and that's why I didn't care for visual customization. Like, if anything, if customization was ever to be brought back, I would just be content with having like nice looking rims. I don't care about like dragon paint jobs or putting stripes on it or flames or whatever the fuck you want to do with it. But just like give me nice rims. Again, really ironic because rims are my go-to scapegoat when I'm making fun of customization. But hey, we all have our vices, and I am a hypocrite. I am a humongous hypocrite. I'm like a hungry hypocrite. Whoa, river. Bad idea. I'm in track tires. No, I'm not escaping this shit. We still have 4,000 to go, or 6. Oh crap, that's a truck. Yes! Thank you for having the mental power of a turnip, if that. Oh hey, I like this. I like this car. Which is weird, because I'm usually very apathetic towards Mercedes. Like, I can't care less. I cannot. Like, all the... I guess it's because of my culture. Like, there's two things I don't really care about. Fancy European sports cars and football. Like, I'm sorry. Soccer! I don't care about soccer at all. And I don't care about fancy, luxurious business cars. Reason is, the go-to cars for the Mafia in Bulgaria are Porsche Cayennes and... what's the other one? The Mercedes S-Class. Like, just... And they're so, like... I cannot believe how unimaginative people in the Bulgarian Mafia or, like, the Bulgarian underworld are. That's what I'm presuming they are. It's either like that or political figures in Bulgaria drive those cars, but they're interchangeable with thugs, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you Google our Prime Minister, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, yeah, they just drive those shitty, stereotypical Mafia cars, which I can't fucking stand. I mean, I'm enough of a stereotype myself, so, like, that... They're stealing my stereotype mojo, man. I can't drink my vodka with one hand and, like... I don't know, produce cocaine or whatever the fuck the Mafia does with the other. And not feel threatened by... No, this joke is dead. Cut. But seriously, so yeah, they just drive those stereotypically stupid fucking luxurious vehicles that you can... that are like the staple of... I have made it in life, what should I buy? Oh, a Mercedes! Done! And they do that! No fucking imagination whatsoever. And to make matters worse, Jesus Christ, I repeated myself like 5 times, but that's how much I'm affected by it. To make matters worse, they're all black. They all get the fucking black variant. All of them. Why? Like, if you can afford it in the first place, why in the living fuck would you opt for, what would you like? Like, a bit of originality, or, no, just go black. Thank you. I like to be cool, and black is the color that everybody's doing, so black, please. I'll take a whole lot of black. If you can throw in a black hole and the rest of the colors of the universe in it, sorry, the rest of, like, all the colors of void space. I'd like it to be the most soul-sucking, like, boring drab color there is, and then, like, take that color and mix it in with black. And that's how cars look in Bulgaria. And as far as soccer goes, our soccer league is a fucking joke. And I'm saying that and I don't even know jack fucking shit about soccer. And I even know that they suck. Like, most professional teams don't care. It's all just a big, like, I wouldn't call it, bluff is the only word that's coming to mind, but like a charade. There we go, a charade. It's all just a gigantic charade that, like, violent assholes watch. I know of a couple of people that watch it because soccer is a sport, I guess, but I can't see the reason behind it because it's just so stupidly boring. It's like even the players themselves are fucking retards. The stadiums are pathetic to look at. Like the big stadium, thank God, at least has some dignity in it because Metallica came and played in it, so it can't be all that bad. But I mean, Jesus Christ, man, Bulgarian football is just sucky as shit. And I don't know, that it's not because I didn't like it as a child, like, or rather it's exactly because of that. And again, what may have influenced my decision was when we had like soccer and gym class, because that's basically all the gym class was. It's 3 minutes of jumping jacks, then run in place for 2 minutes, you little pathetic sacks of meat. Now play soccer, while I, the teacher, am going to just lean at the wall and do nothing. No, that's a lie. Our gym teachers are actually quite dedicated. I really like them. All my gym teachers have had this like awesome attitude towards their students and life in general, and they're really awesome people. But gym class itself fucking sucked. Cause okay, well, let's first start off with soccer. My original like high school, and by high school I mean or preschool. I don't know what the rest of the civilized world calls it, but from the 1st till the 7th grade, in school, we had the most ghetto gangsta-ass facilities for soccer ever. What I mean by that is, we had and quotation marks here, like serious quotation marks, 2 soccer fields on school grounds. You'd be like, whoa, we have just one. Yeah, one of the soccer fields didn't have grass on it. Like, both didn't have grass on it. Hard fucking concrete. It's like we're playing football in prison. I'm gonna call it football because that's basically what it is. You kick a ball with your foot. Sorry, America. Get real. So, we had this concrete fucking depressing, like, ground. Those depressing concrete grounds with 2 incredibly sharp, I cannot believe, like, goals. The goals were sharp. You couldn't lean against them. They would just cut you to fucking shreds. I don't know why. I don't know what the reason or logic behind it was, but the goals would just destroy your everything. And, yeah, everybody was violent. Everybody was violent as hell. Because, we're never playing quote-unquote serious matches. We were always playing, like, skirmishes. And that's understandable because we were just playing with classmates. That's what you do. You do it for, quote-unquote, fun. But it always, like, escalated into extreme violence. Like, everybody tried to take the ball in the most violent way possible, and I always played defense. I was always on the defense, and I didn't care because I sucked at football. Like, I'm generally sort of terrible at sports. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I try to rationalize it too much, or maybe it's because I am, I don't know, like 30 pounds with stones in my pants. Can't even make an analogy, but yeah, I don't weigh much. I'm fit, but I don't weigh much. So I was always, and considering I was like, what, 1m10 tall, like 1m10 centimeters tall back then, I couldn't really fucking be on the offensive because I would just get crushed. So I played on the defense, and when the ball came, I just sort of screamed and ran away. But, yeah, every time I tried to take the ball, it was like in a civilized manner. I didn't try to go all touchy-feely. I just like focused on the ball, not to like amputate my opponent's legs. And everybody tried to do that. Like 3rd graders today might be stupid, but at least they weren't as violent as we were back in the day. And it's not like, make all the Eastern Europe jokes you want. I fucking dare you. It will not even come close to the level of violence I had to endure when playing soccer. But so yeah, soccer was terrible. The other terrible thing, like, we moved up from soccer to like, oh, sorry, I forgot to mention what the second, that was the better one. The second soccer field wasn't a soccer field so much as it was a made-up soccer field, and it was like 2 trees that were way too far apart, and like a very wide door that was not even close to the size of a goal. So imagine, if you will, that you're on the team who got the shaft and got put to, like, you were the goalie and got and you were put to guard like trees that were literally 15 meters walking apart. Now that was cheap. What can I say? Children are assholes, considering what our trend of children are complete assholes and they're terrible, terrible human beings. Especially in the early 2000s. But the other big thing that I started hating with a passion was volleyball. And volleyball, actually the Bulgarian volleyball team I hear is quite good, but by the time I was actually forced into playing volleyball in high school and gym class, I already didn't care about sports either way because it was like the 8th grade. So we had mandatory volleyball, and everybody played volleyball because, I don't know, they felt like it. And we had these 2 dudes from our class, awesome. Like, I want to preface this by saying that my entire class was full of awesome people. I got along with mostly everybody. Everybody was pretty cool. Like, they were awesome people, but there were these 2 guys who, again, awesome. But they just got horrible. They turned into, like, Stalin and Hitler would run away from them if they saw them during a volleyball match. They were big dudes. They were like big dudes. And, ooh, I can actually focus on running away now. Thank God. But they were big dudes. And, they got fiercely competitive in playing volleyball. To the point where, like, they always played front and center, and what it basically boiled down to was, like, they had short tempers. They're like, the best analogy I can make is me playing video games. That's how bad they got when they got angry, because I am horrible. Ask everybody who knows me. Ask Tony, for love of crap, if he ever goes on. Put that in the Q&A. Do I get angry? I'll answer it if there is ever a next Q&A. There might be, hint hint. But, yeah, just... Got it. I lost my train of thought. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay, my brain's back. Thank God. Basically, they got really goddamn violent. And, volleyball basically boiled down to them spiking the shit out of each other. Trying to, like, They were trying to basically kill each other with the ball and didn't care who got in their way. And it was wholesome and enjoyable because I sucked. Again, but I at least knew that I had some potential to not suck all that much. So I tried to learn, and I couldn't. I just could not, because they just got violent. Basically, Matt started off quiet. Everybody is trying to do something. I'm learning. And then one of them lost a point, and they were always on opposing teams, and just... Oh my God, don't even get me started when they were on the same team. It was basically their anger multiplied by 10, but in happiness somehow. They were like very pissed off because they were winning. That's what it sounded like. They were just like yelling all the time. couldn't make out why they were yelling, but happiness just brings out weird aspects of people. Oh no, don't get stuck, not now. Holy crap. But yeah, they basically... The game was going smooth, then a point was scored in whichever favor, and then shit got real. They went off like fucking... Like, I don't know, like ion cannons from Command & Conquer, or like a nuke. Just a plain old straight up bomb your Hiroshima nuke. They exploded with the force of 1,000 suns going nuclear at the same time. They just started yelling at the top of their lungs. They got angry for no fucking reason at teammates who were doing well. And of course, always with the spiking of the ball. You couldn't do without the ball just being flung at somebody's face at Mach 3. It never went once, and thank God that some girls volunteered to actually play. Otherwise, they would never let go of their violent tendencies. They were gentlemen enough so as to not try and kill women. And that's a sad thing to say. But yeah, they were basically just... They basically tried to kill each other. That's what it boiled down to. Plain and simple. Straight up like Battle Royale, only with volleyballs. And those things hurt. I don't know like how volleyballs are in the rest of the world, but Bulgarian volleyballs are made from like rhinoceros skin infused with like diamonds. Those things can just, they should be like, seriously, if you like run out of ammunition in guerrilla war, just like put that shit on catapults and start launching it at people. It will do more damage than actual cannonballs. That's how much it hurts to spike people with those things. I am not exaggerating. I got hit in the face like on a regular basis. It's a miracle that I am as handsome as I am. But yeah, just high school gym class is a miserable experience. I don't know, if you're a nerd, it might be even worse. I am a nerd, I can openly acknowledge that, but people didn't care. I was awesome enough, or they were awesome enough so as to not care whether I was a nerd or not. But it seems that I escaped. And 60,000. Beat that, friends list. Holy crap. Okay, well, I don't know why this devolved into Eastern Europe trauma stories, but thank you for watching this first edition of Autolog Decimation. I'm sure I can come up with a better title than that, and hopefully I will see you next week when I try to do this again. So until then, I've been Mega Short Fuse, and bye-bye.